been 7 days. You can still see it's loading. I barely even started. But I've been doing some thinking, some plotting, if you would say. No, I just did that because, I don't know, the title, it's cringy. What I just said is cringy. But otherwise, I was thinking, and I think I kind of have an idea what I want to do with this world in general. And a lot of it, I'm hoping I don't have to really do on camera. 'Cause, I mean, no one wants to see it constant on camera. I'm not sure where I left off last time when I was actually like recording for or streaming. I know I'm still on the same day, but I think all I actually did was actually leave and go pick up the supply drop where I didn't really get anything. I got a bunch of med kit stuff. I dropped these. I think it's rocket launcher parts and stuff. Yeah, that's all I really got. And I think what I'm going to do is stay like 1 or 2 more nights at the little town. And I think while doing all that, I'm going to start collecting a ton of wood to start making my actual house. Because, I mean, it's about time that I move out from... Here, another zombie. There he is. Now you gotta fight this. Jesus, nothing but eggs. I'm gonna walk away because I ain't too worried about fighting. Still hunted. Still. I also, I should, oh, I'm still hunted. Jesus. I should be good soon. I think that's because of the rock. I don't know. What was I about to say? I don't remember. It's still, I think, hitting way harder than what my axe would. Well, otherwise, I don't remember what I was about to say, but what I'm going to say is I do have a plan of trying to create kind of almost a community on this world in general. I heard zombie noises. I know there's one right there. I'm guessing it was her. And the problem with that is that I generally don't like building. So to me, this is going to be annoying. At the same time, I think this is going to be a good shot. Well, I wouldn't say shot, but a good opportunity to do something that I normally don't do because that would give me experience in some place that I actually don't really do anything. I usually, when I'm playing this game, I usually have Tensei here. And Tensei usually does the building because I don't like to. Well, he's not here to help me out with that. So, consequently, means I'm going to have to do it myself. And I don't want to just do a wall because, I mean, it's like the wall is the easiest thing to do, right? I want to make an elaborate base, but I'm pretty sure it's just going to come down to either a wall or a wall with a giant drop. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to make it where it drops them all. Actually, I need to mark where that town was. I'm going to put it right in the middle of all this because I don't remember which one was the shotgun. Shotgun. What was it? Shotgun Messiah. I need a lot of stone too because I've already used up, I think, like all of it. I think I have it on me so I can check. Hold on. Jesus. Yeah, I only have 200 left. Unless this should be all I have. So I need a lot more stone. I will get wood, but I think I'm gonna get wood all tomorrow. Like I'm not gonna stop getting it until like I I wouldn't say run out of inventory spot. It's probably gonna be more of I'm gonna get bored of getting wood, and I'm gonna have at least 12,000, and that'll be good. I'm trying to remember if this game before I stopped playing it was still running on the Unity engine. I'm pretty sure it was. At the same time, I don't ever remember it saying it ran on the Unity engine. I always thought it ran on a different engine. If it runs on the Unity engine, it shouldn't be acting as bad as it is. I should probably head back and quickly get rid of some of my stuff. I'm not too worried about getting a forge and stuff. Actually, okay, it's still good. Because in reality, I don't think I really need it. Not right now, at least. Not. You don't really need a forge until like at least day 7. If you go until day 7 and you still don't remotely have a chance of getting a forge, you could possibly be hurt. But I mean, at the same time, it's like for a while you should be using only construction tools to help you bring up your construction tools as much as possible. At a certain point, just hitting with them isn't going to really be enough, so you have to build with them. And building is probably the best way to do it anyways, because you're using them so much you don't even realize how much you actually use them. When in reality, you probably hit like 400 blocks for one building. But either way it goes, really, I think having a forge by day 14 isn't bad at all, actually. It's not necessarily good. Having a forge probably as soon as possible is probably the best because you go and start smelting items and you don't have to wait for it later. And I think having it earlier just kind of makes things way faster anyways, because I mean, you have time to gather all these resources, while instead of the other way around is kind of a rush, to be honest. It's like you realize, oh, I need clay, now I need this, now I need brass, now I need to. But at the same time, while doing this, I think you're able to gather a lot more resources that can go into it all at once. So instead of your little brain thoughts being like, oh, well, maybe I'll make myself a, I don't know, spiked glove that costs an insane amount of iron because why not? And ends up helping at the same time. I think it helps both ways. There's arguments for both sides. And I mean, I understand this is probably a pretty stupid thing to talk about. But at the same time, it's not. I remember when I first played 7 Days, like the first day it launched on PS4, I legit didn't know a thing. Like, I watched videos on it. I really enjoyed watching videos on it. But Jesus, I didn't know. Because, I mean, the guys that I watched, they always made their videos, like, their videos were only daytime videos. Like, when it turned nighttime, they had that cut off. So you don't sit there and watch them craft everything, which is when they crafted everything. So it was a learning experience, to say the least, of how we get a forge, how we get everything. And I still remember because we were in this. Actually, I don't even know if they even have the POI anymore. It's like a unnamed type of place. It's like a 2-story building. It's kind of like thin but tall. It, if I see it, I'll point it out. But otherwise, it's kind of just lost to time. But we bunkered down in there for like 30 days before we're like, all right, well, let's make a new world. And the second world we made, we ended up going to like day 70 or something like that because somebody forgot to change the time to 30 minutes to 40 or 50. I don't know who that was. But I mean, in the end though, I think it kind of helped because that let us know how much we needed by that time. But at the same time, that's something I actually don't understand when players do, is they decrease the time so much. Like it's like 30 minutes, like 40 minutes, I can barely see even an available amount of time. I don't even like doing 50 minutes, but 50 minutes is probably way better for streaming and whatnot. And it's just, to me, it's like, if you're doing 40, it's like you're losing so much daytime and nighttime, like you're losing time in general, where the zombies are constantly getting stronger. And you are too for a bit. But then it gets to a point where you're literally getting swarmed with wave after wave after wave of zombies, while you have to do, like, you have to survive those waves of zombies while also trying to gather resources constantly. Like, I remember when we were trying to do it, we at one point would like have no ammo left. I'm not going to kill this zombie. Like, we would leave every single time we left, we'd come back just to make enough rounds to survive one more horde. And it was crazy because we had like 4 or 5 hordes a day. In the end, we ended up stop playing that world because, okay, what even happened to the arrow? I am doing horrible. I'm so glad he hasn't caused bleeding yet. That was horrible. Nurse, you got anything for me? Oh my god. Did I have splints on me? This will tell. I didn't. What was I talking about? Hold on, first off, just in case anything bad happens. But trust me, whoever is like playing this game and sees it a little more difficult than most games, trust me, you want to look up videos. I'm not saying mine aren't the greatest, because they totally are. No, mine probably aren't all that good for teaching people, but at the same time, I think they are. Because I think I show, well, since I'm streaming, I kind of show everything. But I think it's best to kind of show everything to get the first couple of day routine. Because the first couple of days can be the most painful. And I've probably been doing the one thing you probably shouldn't do is like kill zombies. Like, usually you don't want to have 26 zombie kills by day 3. That should be like at the end of day 7. Like, to be completely honest with you, I've probably made a huge mistake and probably made this extremely hard on myself for no reason whatsoever. But at the same time, I'm probably going to be able to handle it. I mean, like, I'm not saying that I'm extremely good at this game. I'm pretty good at it, don't get me wrong. I've played it for, I don't even know how many years. I know it's at least over, I think, 2. I can't remember if this game came out 2016 or 15 for console. That's one thing I wish they would like increase though, is brass amount, cause it's so painful. That becomes like your number one problem 100% of the time. Like later on in game, you're not gonna want more gunpowder, not really. You're not gonna want more. Ooh. You're not gonna want more lead. Lead you can mine. And that's something actually I notice a lot of players don't really even mess with is the mining because they're too scared of it collapsing. Just go a little distance away from your home. If it collapses, fill it up. It'll be alright. But it's a really hard thing to do is make your mine collapse because, I mean, you just gotta. It's kind of like this building, the one that we stayed in. It was kind of like this, but it wasn't this one. Look at that. Home sweet home. I'm gonna go ahead and get up on top. Well, not there's this. And the next one. One thing I also kind of suggest is actually kind of increase your scavenging when you play this game by yourself. Especially when you play by yourself. When you're not playing by yourself, if you don't want to do scavenging, you don't have to. I just personally think it's a great investment because in the end you're gonna be able to scavenge like really basic areas. Like let's say if I scavenge the shotgun Messiah, there's a chance of me finding a purple shotgun or something. While normally I wouldn't have that chance. I needed plant fibers. I'm thinking about destroying this. Seeing what exactly I need on me. Alright, so I don't necessarily need this on me. Okay, I'm not sensed. I think I'm gonna keep this on me just in case, but I doubt I'm gonna need it. Trying to think with a lack of plant fibers, what can I do? Definitely gonna make another 114 arrows. After that, we'll create, let's say, we can create a whole 500. Oh, we can't. We'll do 450. I have a lot of wood cutting to do. So 450 times 10 is the amount I'm actually gonna need for uh to fill them all up. So 450 times 10, which should be like, yeah, 4,500. That's actually not that much wood. But I do plan on making a pretty big house. So for anyone that's beginning to start to play this game or anything, which again, if you're watching my videos, just know I'm not exactly the best to watch for these type of things. I'm good for it because at the same time, I'm good and at the same time I'm not. What's so good about my videos? I'm hunted. This is not good. I'm undetected now. Neat. Probably shouldn't have came up here. I'm gonna get down. In case something worse happens. Because I think they could still get up there. But the reason why I'm good to watch for this is because... Wait. I think I heard him climbing up on the ladder. And all I have for a weapon on me is this. So I could be really doomed. It's because I show everything. Now I'm gonna get to a point where like I'm gonna jump in and play the game without streaming. And really, a lot of that's just living. It's gonna be me gathering resources, a constant like gather resources, upgrade my base, repair my base, survive the horde. And I'm probably going to constantly be giving y'all the 7th day no matter what. So I'd do 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. I'd constantly give y'all that. But y'all wouldn't get everything from the week. So it'd be like y'all probably miss like day 1 through 4, but y'all get the last 3 days so you can see the last 3 things that happened. I might get this stream to keep going until day 7, but I'm not sure. I'm probably gonna stop it. Eh, depending on how I'm feeling. Because really, right now, my plan is to go and create a base, and I'm still not sure where I want it. I think I kind of want it over here, because directly north of here, actually, I could probably place it over here. I'm gonna explore over here while collecting. So I'm gonna put a marker here, and here's my explanation. So whenever you want when you want to build a base, what you want to do is you want to kind of triangulate Hub City. This is Hub City or Central City, whatever you want to call it, whatever it's been called. Kind of main name for it is Hub City. You want to find out where Hub City is, which by the way, it's always 0, 0. Actually, I'm gonna fix that marker, put it directly, well, way closer than this, because that's pretty far off. That should be it, right? Yep. And south, 66. Perfect. Will you show on map? Alright, we'll get rid of this one. Alright, so Hub City is always 0, 0, unless you're playing on the Nazgane world, which is like in the bottom right corner if I'm not wrong. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm gonna get this town. I'm gonna go kind of right here in the hopes that there's a town within a radius right through here, because that means that I can go hit, let's say, this town down here, get whatever stores there is, which there's all 3 or 4 stores. Come up here, come grab Hub City, probably spend the night there, and then come straight, depending on where the other town is, come straight back home, and then branch back off. And that will leave me with everything I would need. I got resources, I got everything, which would be literally perfect. Because that's just a quick trip all the way around. After I get back, I can then prepare for the 7th day, which I'll probably have 3 days to do so. I'm not saying that every single time the trip's going to take 4 days. Sometimes you ignore it. That's what I was saying. Hey, sometimes you can still climb. And that's how you want to plan your home situation. Now you do probably want to try to base it a little bit more off of where you like to. So like if let's say that's not what you like, you don't like to be in this grass type area, you wanted to be in like maybe this dried area, then I mean go for it. I mean it's not too much different, just hope that there's a town on the right of it or below it. He sits close every single time and it scares me. I don't want him up here because he's like one of the heavy, like he's literally a heavy one. He can hurt me. He can cause damage. kind of texting my sister to see if she can make me coffee because I don't want to get up. Especially now with the zombie right here. Okay, I saw orange, but it was just my shirt, kind of like reflecting light kind of thing. I don't know. But I thought my mic was muted because if it's muted, I don't know if you can see this on camera. No, you can't see it. But it goes, well, it doesn't go orange. It's orange underneath the blue. And, oh, okay, I'm just hunted. Okay, I think he broke his legs. I think I might have gotten a little small horde because there's a lot around me. Put this up because there's no point in having it now. I got rid of the biggest threat. I'm gonna take this instead of that. Um, that was actually a perfect split how I wanted it. I wanted a perfect 100. I don't think I have enough wood to make what I want though. Crap. Um, I'm gonna get wood and I'm gonna try to kill some animals too. Do do do. Yes. So if I had mining tools, I can get concrete mixing. I need like 28 more levels for that. I need 8 more levels for that. And I need science stuff in general for that. Chemistry station is something that I do want to push for though because it's so good. So I could probably spend an extra couple points. I think, hold on. I believe this one increases my wellness in general, like my gain. Whatever, I'm buy it. I love how it's always the females that are so quick, and somehow she was able to easily, Jesus, she was easily able to like run up that and just attack me. Like as soon as I saw it was a female running, I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure she's gonna get it. I'm gonna take the pistol actually, cause it's orange. It's not bad. It should take less, and then my main weapon is going to be the revolver, so I might as well start getting my pistol up a bit too. I think I am going to try to stick with bow and arrow too for the most part. I think I'm gonna do bow and arrow until like I have like a ton of Desert Eagle. I wish they had a Desert Eagle in this game. Until I have a ton of Magnum ammo saved up or something, cause who else is running up it? No one? I hope they're not destroying my actual blocks down there. That'd really suck. I'm turning my back to the ladder, cause I don't care. So, for anyone that ever makes content, in general, I personally have a. Actually, let me go ahead and get this corpse because this might have a bone. Nope, never mind. I lied. I was hoping for a bone. I have this like weird thing where I can never really finish what I'm talking about, and I think it's just because when we're playing the game, we get so sidetracked, and while being so sidetracked, we don't really think about the things that we were talking about because we think that we passed that subject. We're like, oh, well, the subject's done. So in my head, I was thinking about how the whole situation where like I don't think I'm the best person to watch, but at the same time I think I'm pretty good to watch for learning how to play this game, and I don't know where I left off on it. Essentially, I show everything. At the same time, I show everything, so it gets really boring for anyone that doesn't want to watch all that, and it's especially boring for people who already know all that. Okay, I thought there was a lot more than y'all. Or whatever. Alright, so where's my marker? That should be, I believe, left, yeah. I'm gonna head west, check out my place, see if there's a see if there's a spot that makes me feel good, makes me enjoy myself. And if there is, I'm gonna start to build a bit. I'm not gonna go full into it or anything. See, these are really neat, but they're not worth. They're really not worth. It's like after you break into them, I swear, zombies get in and out of those like it was nothing. I don't even know how they do it, but it's like you trying to break in, it's like a fortress. Them breaking in, it's like playground. I have no clue where these are landing. Oh, never did get a knife or anything. Maybe I'll get a bone here. Come on, give me like a bone for the first thing. Come on, bone. Give me a bone! I'll get a bone no matter what in the end. That'd have been something if I didn't get a bone there. I'd have been really upset actually. So that's next time I'll get better results. I'm hitting a perfect 30. That's pretty good. I kind of want to be up on a mountain because if I'm up on a mountain, that means that the drop, because like I said, I probably want to do a wall and then do a giant drop as like a moat kind of thing. And I think if I do that, I think it come out as a pretty cool base in general, but I think it'd be really helpful because being up higher, that means they have to fall further, which means usually whenever it gets to a certain point, the zombies come too strong and they don't die from the fall, so you have to do a lot of damage. But if we were to do, you know, a really high fall from a really tall mountain all the way down to bedrock, well, generally that would mean they take away more damage, yes? So maybe it's a better idea, but that means a lot more work for me when it comes down to it. And I mean a lot. Like, Like we have to dig from all the way up there, basically, essentially, to below the lowest point in the world. It's always good to get rock too because you're kind of gonna need rock. Sorry, I'm itchy. My chest is itchy. You're gonna need rock for my brain. Not rock. You're gonna need that metal, the raw iron. You're gonna need that. Like I had 5,600 and something, I think. 5,000? No, 560. And then that multiplied by 5 would be around 2,500, give or take, which isn't much, like, at all. In your head, you'll be like, oh, that's 2,500. That's pretty good, actually. Mm-mm. When it hits the 10,000s, you're pretty good. You won't need some until a while. But when you hit 10,000, that's probably when you should already be getting ready to make a possible, like a possible mine or something. So you should be good anyways. If you can get 10,000 inside your forge, you should definitely be good and ready for an actual mine. It'd help. I hate losing my stamina. We're essentially like halfway there. I mean, I planned probably getting closer to 6,000 more than anything, but hey, we already have an extra. It's good to keep getting wood. And I think I'm gonna actually like make a farm, a tree farm this time. I don't think I actually ever created a tree farm. Like that's such a good idea to do because it means you don't have to go anywhere. You hurry up, chop down your trees, replant them, and then yeah. And I think it's something me and my friends tried. Well, I don't think we've tried it essentially. I think we thought about trying it, and we never did. We want that deer. I think actually pig gives you more benefits for killing, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, I've never actually went the bow and arrow route. I think I'm gonna try that a bit. I'm gonna have a Magnum as a backup, I think. But majority, I'm gonna go crossbow when I get that. Shine. Oh, I'll grab these. I need a lot more feathers. I probably should already be in the yellow for my weapons. Usually by this time I am. I ain't too worried about zombies. Thank you dying in a very noticeable spot. Yeah, I believe pigs have like 200 or 250 for their hit points. Alright, I ain't too worried about that gore block. Also, I'm probably gonna have screamers fairly early, which is gonna suck to be honest. If you have screamers, I think before like day 14, you've probably killed too fast. And so far, I've like almost always had screamers before day 14, because as soon as I get a place to chill out and like actually call it home for a couple of days, if not forever, I usually end up going and killing spree on zombies. just kind of happens. So in the end, I always have screamers. And it sucks, to say the least. I've probably been the reason why we can never get anywhere. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. That tree just... Alright. I thought it completely just collapsed in, but didn't. Again, good just to... Jesus, Ashley. Okay, it's good just to check for free scavenge and stuff, like free scavenger levels, but finding lead and brass, it's pretty good. More lead. I guess I'll take these. I don't know if I need them or not. Actually, I know I don't need them. I can scrap them. So, fun little fact is, I'm not gonna destroy that because that's way too many hit points. If you destroy that, you can, you'll get the actual faucet from it. So if you want to use that for your own home decoration, you can use that for your home decoration. But there's also brass ones you can destroy, and I believe the brass ones give you like 45 for each one or something like that. And it's a good little way of getting brass whenever you don't have another way of getting it. Is you just go into a giant hotel and you just keep grabbing all those. And I think the brass ones are like only 250 for hit points too. So if you're starving on brass, just go to your local hotel and grab all those. Oh, I can't wait till it actually gets cold. And I don't have to just sit here for 10 years just chopping at one tree. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get a 6,000. Oh, piggy. Okay, I am trash.
Oh my god, it's so annoying.
Cause you keep slamming it. Where'd the pig go? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Actually, that's pretty close. You son of a pig. Yeet. Attack! I don't think there's anyone as bad as a shot in this game than me. Okay, thank God. Alright, time to test it. Nice. Oh, it's just 150. I lied. I could have sworn it was more, but guess not. Well, that is a good cup of dirty bean water. Oh, you gotta love that feeling when you drink something that's really hot or cold, and you can feel it going down your throat, and you can feel it inside your like stomach. It's the best. I forgot to bring water. I'm a genius. Well, initially, this actually wouldn't be too bad of a spot to put a home if I could find a flat area. Because there's a road right here, which means roads can lead to another town, which means at one point I can just go discover on that road and find out anything I need to find out down this path. But I'm too far, aren't I think home will not be here. I don't think. Oh, that feeling. So good. I don't think there's anywhere flat enough for me to do that. Actually, it's getting kind of flat. Grab this. We'll run off. I don't know why I pressed that. Okay, yeah, right here. It's actually fairly flat until we get up there. It's too much of a risk. Um, 'Cause I really want to do it by a road. But I don't think that's gonna be a possibility. Actually, right here, I can kind of keep it flat. I can get rid of some dirt if I need to. Yeah, I'll do it here. I'm not that greedy. We'll put it like right on me. And we'll put it like a home. Alright. Now to explore. Do I have 6,000 yet? No, I need 700 more. Alright, tree, give me like exactly 700. Don't give me less. Don't give me more. You're not gonna get me even close. Alright, well, you give me 650. 450. 550. My brain just died. I could not math. I literally could not think of the number. Alright, need 200 more. You? Question mark? Are you exactly what the doctor ordered? I doubt it. I doubt you're like, I bet you anything you're like 30 over. You're 50 under. You sack of. I didn't want to have to do it, but I'm gonna have to do it. Hit it once more. And for good measure, we are one away. Ah, that's pain. But no, easy game. Mithy Moo wins 6,000. Easy game, boys. I don't know why I'm still exploring to my right. I guess at this point might as well wait for the drop. You know what? I said I was gonna start building, and I completely forgot about that. Alright, cool. It's back towards home anyways. By home, I mean town, where I need to have all my stuff. And I still need to explore that town fully. So instead of, I don't know yet. I think I'm gonna stay at the town for the 7th day, and after the 7th day, then I'll head over here and yes. Okay, well, change of plans. We have 2 treasure maps. Treasure maps mean good stuff. Good stuff means we don't have to worry about home. Not for a bit. And this will probably get my mining tools up a bit. By probably, I mean definitely, because I'm going to be digging for like 10 years. Okay, thanks, game. I really appreciate you stopping me dead on a rock. Oh. Still not sure how I feel about shaving. Like, sure, you don't have to worry about hair and hair. It's like, when it gets to a certain point in length, it gets kind of annoying. I'm talking about facial hair, obviously. It gets kind of annoying and it gets really itchy. I don't know why. To me, it does. But then after it gets past that point, it's really nice, I think. I mean, mine's blonde, so it's like kind of hard to see in general. So it's like, whoa. It kind of sucks because I wish I had that majestic facial hair. Oh, sick. My favorite weapon. period. Let's take a flashlight. That's the first thing I'm literally building as soon as I get a forge. Not even kidding. Oh, gunpowder. Alright, well, I do want to get back home before I pop one of these good old-fashioned shish kebabs. Can't even think of the name. Before I pop one of the maps, because it'll get me closer to it'll keep me closer to home if I can actually use my English and speak. This will be way easier instead of having to go from like here all the way west. Instead, it'll just be from here to home or home to wherever it is. Yo, I should actually probably. I think when I get to the base too, I'm gonna go ahead and. I don't know if I'm gonna do this immediately. I think I'm gonna wait until I get. Actually, what's my level? Do I have 20? No. If I can get 5 more points, like really quickly, I'd really appreciate that. Because then I would actually spend 20 points into the thing, treasure hunter. Because trying to find that by treasure without treasure hunter is like suicide. Like almost literal suicide. Because you're just digging for days. Jesus Christ! That honestly. I didn't think I'd ever be scared in this game. Jesus, I ain't worried about tires or this. Why did that scare me so much? Like, I didn't see him, don't get me wrong, but Jesus. That threw me off there. I never would have thunk this game would have it in it to actually scare me. Jesus. Like, I'm just running. I was like, oh, might as well loot this car. Why not? Send my way. I'm like, oh, what the? Oh my god, that gave me old spook. I didn't like that. Not a single bit. Did not like it. This comes from the guy that constantly kills these things. In game, obviously. I don't know why it scared me so much. Like, there was no reason for it to scare me. But it just, Jesus, like, it ate me out, scared me. Okay, I hate when it does this. It's like, there it goes. It was out of sync with the sound. You actually got some speed on you, huh? Either required. You got a blast! Yeah, I needed some plant fibers. Hold on, I need to check that. That's 208. That wasn't enough. I think this one right here was the specific one I was at when I first started playing this game with my friends. Did I ever explore this crack-a-book? I don't think I did. I think it was the one that was kind of by itself that I explored. Cause okay, I shot glass from the distance. And Jesus Christ, I have a mini horde on me. chocolate. Perfect. I remember when they first added like the whole thing where like they'll pretend to die or not die, but pretend to be dead in general. I remember they first added that and people freaked out. And like to me, it was like, oh well, it's just set patterns. Just look at the patterns. If they kind of just collapse like a dead body would, then they're dead. But if they like kind of flop in a certain position, I mean, depending on how they died or fell, perfect. I'm pretty sure it means that they're not dead. It was something that a lot of people actually kind of tripped out about. Well, that's good to have. I'm pretty sure it wasn't this one I checked out. Please be outside, not inside. You're inside, of course you're inside. Thanks for going down on one shot, buddy. Alright, my circle button doesn't exactly work properly, so when I click it sometimes it doesn't go. Alright, neat. Get some iron stuff that I'm probably not going to use until 10 years from now. Remember when they had the nail gun as something you could just find? You couldn't find the schematic, you couldn't find parts, but now you can find everything to it. Yeah, shut it. Alright, sick. Okay, that's actually kind of good because it increases my weapon crafting. Very appreciative. I don't mind anything that can increase my weapon smithing. Pistol book, perfect. Alrighty, we'll check cabinets because sometimes they have something worthwhile. Extra money, and we're out. I didn't think I checked this because I remember seeing the prison but not doing anything remotely on this side of the prison. So when I saw it, I was like, ah, maybe I didn't. Who knows? So I know of two Crack-a-Books, which means later on it's going to be kind of useless to know about. Because Crack-a-Book comes fairly useless, to say the least. Because at one point you just come strong enough where you don't need it. Okay, I thought that guy right there was a cop. If that was a cop, that would have been bad. Like, really bad. Like, stupid. Like, I'd have been a little bit upset the fact that I had a cop in a normal town. Actually, depending on the challenge. Cop and attitude. Wow. How funny is that? Wonder what coincidence is there. The reason I'm not eating is because I'm gonna get home and cook up this food. And why is it so lit? But I go in there, it's darker than night. I'm gonna go home, eat food, so then I can actually start increasing my wellness. I'm not even get up here and put up my food so I don't get sense. Alright. So first things first, let's create a campfire. And this means I'll be actually done with this stupid little thing. Alright, okay, Noah. I'm gonna put stuff up first, then I'm gonna cook food. So I'll go and delete you. Go and delete you. We'll put you up. I might need you. I'll get my feathers in a bit. Actually, I'm about to have 600, which is even better than I thought. Southeast. There's seriously a trader right there. Right there. Alright. That's actually really good though because that's in my triangle that I was talking about earlier. Okay, I should actually get my food going. I don't see, there's the pot, I was about to say. I don't see the pot, which is really unfortunate for me. But I found it in the end. Oh, I'm gonna use like 750 of it. I wish I could just click it and that'd make my life so much easier. We'll cook all 13. We'll put the rest of the eggs here. We'll keep this on me actually. We'll put this not there. We'll put the bullets up. We'll no. Put that up. I think we finish this night, and then I think what I'm going to do is make the 7th day into a normal video. Actually, I'm probably gonna end the video here because I need to use the restroom. So then I can use the restroom. I can sit through the night and have really not much going. I could probably go ahead and start making my arrows, get my crafting up, eat some food before I die of starvation. Alright guys, if you like this episode, make sure to hit like button down below. If you're not already, please do subscribe. My name's Maou. Peace.